Welcome to Venture Capital, How It Works, the show where we break down the venture capital industry to better understand it and gain advantage. I'm your host from the Founders Intel channel, and in today's episode we're exploring a significant shift in how venture capitalists and angel investors are interacting with startups. Online submissions for funding. If you're a founder looking to secure funding, you might have noticed that more and more VC firms are requiring startups to submit their business plans, investor decks, biographies, and financial projections directly through online portals on their websites. This trend is gaining momentum, and if you're not familiar with it, you could find yourself at a disadvantage. In this video, we'll dive into why this is happening, how it affects founders, the advantages and disadvantages of this approach, and what you need to know to prepare for this new normal in the startup fundraising ecosystem. Over the last decade, venture capital has become more competitive than ever. The number of startups seeking funding has exploded, and with this increase comes the need for more efficient systems. For VC firms, time is money, and sifting through hundreds or even thousands of email pitches and investor meetings can be overwhelming. As a result, many firms have turned to online submission portals. This allows them to automate and streamline the process of reviewing and filtering through startup pitches. Instead of dealing with a fragmented collection of cold emails, random pitch decks sent by referral, or old-fashioned in-person meetings, they can now organize, categorize, and even score business plans in a standardized way. The benefits for VC firms. Standardization of pitch decks. By requiring startups to submit through a structured portal, VCs can ensure that they receive consistent information. No more incomplete decks or missing financials. They can mandate what data fields are required before a pitch is even considered. This standardization can include everything from a basic company overview to detailed financial projections to information about the founding team's background and experience. By having this information up front, firms can make more informed decisions faster. Efficiency and scalability. The volume of startup activity is too high for VCs to handle manually. Automated systems can flag promising startups by evaluating preset criteria. For instance, AI-powered platforms can help filter companies based on industry, projected revenue, team background, and market potential. This allows VCs to focus only on startups that fit their investment thesis without sifting through irrelevant pitches. A VC might receive thousands of pitches a year, but with a submission portal, they can quickly scan for companies that align with their preferences, like enterprise SaaS or climate tech, and discard those that don't. Data-driven decision-making. One of the most significant advantages of online submission platforms is the potential to use data analytics to evaluate startups. These platforms can gather and analyze data from every submission, providing insights into trends, commonalities among successful startups, and areas of potential interest for future investments. Imagine a VC firm looking to invest in the next hot fintech startup. By using data collected through their portal, they can identify patterns in previous successful investments, such as founders with certain educational backgrounds or startups in specific geographic locations, and adjust their investment strategies accordingly. The founder perspective opportunities and challenges. For founders, the move to online submissions can be a double-edged sword. Let's break it down. Easier access to VCs. Previously, getting your pitch in front of a top-tier VC often required connections, networking, or attending events. For startups based outside of major hubs like Silicon Valley, this barrier was even higher. However, with online submission portals, many VCs have made it easier for any founder, anywhere in the world, to submit their business plan and deck for consideration. This democratization means that you don't necessarily need a warm introduction to be considered. Your idea can speak for itself. Standardization is a blessing and a curse. While VCs benefit from the standardization of information, founders might find it restrictive. Different startups have different strengths, and the rigid structure of online forms can sometimes make it difficult to showcase unique aspects of your business. For example, a breakthrough product may not fit neatly into the boxes provided on a submission form. Additionally, founders who excel at personal storytelling or relationship building may find it harder to convey the same level of enthusiasm or vision through a sterile online form compared to an in-person pitch meeting. Increased competition. While online portals open the door to more startups, it also means more competition. With easier access comes a flood of submissions, making it harder for any individual startup to stand out. If a VC receives thousands of submissions per month, your pitch needs to be sharp, concise, and compelling enough to make it through the initial filters. If you're a founder looking to submit your business plan or pitch deck through an online portal, preparation is key. Here are some actionable steps to get ready. First, perfect your pitch deck and financial projections. VCs will expect your submission to be professional and polished. Make sure your pitch deck includes a compelling company overview, a clear problem and solution statement, your product's unique selling proposition, market size and opportunity, go-to-market strategy, and a detailed financial model. This should cover revenue projections, operating expenses, and potential profitability. Most importantly, ensure your financials are realistic. Nothing turns off a VC faster than overly optimistic numbers that don't match the market reality. Next, make your business plan concise but detailed. When filling out online forms, you'll often be restricted in terms of word count or characters. Use clear, concise language to describe your business, the problem you're solving, and your unique approach. Avoid jargon and industry buzzwords unless absolutely necessary. Then craft a memorable founder biography. Since many VCs place a lot of weight on the team behind the idea, your founder biography should be authentic, highlighting both your professional background and personal passion for the project. Make sure to connect the dots between your past experiences and the company you're building now. Lastly, tailor submissions to each firm's criteria. Not all VCs are the same. Many have unique investment theses and focus areas. Before submitting, research the firm's portfolio and tailor your pitch to align with their interests. Mention why you think your startup is a great fit for their fund, and be specific in how your company aligns with their existing investments. The role of AI and automation in venture capital. VCs are increasingly leveraging AI tools to streamline the submission process. Many online submission platforms are integrated with AI systems that analyze the potential of startups using data points from the submitted information. These systems can assess everything from team strength to market potential, creating a score or ranking that helps VCs prioritize the startups they engage with. For founders, this means your submission isn't just evaluated by human eyes but also by algorithms trained to identify high-growth opportunities. So, ensuring all your data is accurate and well presented is crucial, as even minor inconsistencies could affect your ranking. Case studies: how VCs are using online submissions. Sequoia Capital's Scout program. Sequoia Capital, one of the most prominent VCs in the world, has embraced the online submission trend. Through their Scout program, Sequoia taps into a network of scouts who refer startups via an online portal, giving them access to early-stage opportunities. Andreessen Horowitz's Future Portal. Andreessen Horowitz, another heavy hitter in the VC world, has created a specific submission portal called Future for companies they believe will change the world. This portal is part of their effort to reach founders outside traditional Silicon Valley networks and bring innovation to the forefront. AngelList syndicates. AngelList has long been a champion of democratizing startup funding, and its platform allows startups to submit their business plans and decks online to be considered for funding by angel investors. This has opened up the floodgates for smaller, early-stage startups to get funded without having to network their way into closed investor circles. The future of VC submissions. Looking ahead, it's clear that online submissions are here to stay, but we can expect even more innovation in the space. In the near future, we may see deeper AI integrations, where startups are matched to investors based on highly specific criteria, including geographic, industry, and team-based metrics. Blockchain-enabled platforms for secure submission of sensitive financial data, ensuring that all parties involved are protected. More democratized access to VC firms where anyone with a good idea and a solid plan can get a shot at pitching investors, regardless of location or connections. Conclusion. The venture capital world is evolving, and with it, the way startups approach funding needs to change. Online submission portals are becoming the norm, and while this trend presents challenges for founders, it also opens up incredible opportunities for those who are prepared. By understanding how to craft compelling, data-driven submissions, and by taking advantage of the efficiency and reach of these new platforms, founders can better position themselves for success in the competitive world of venture capital. So, if you're a startup looking for funding, don't get left behind. Prepare your business plan, tighten up your investor deck, and get ready to submit online. The future of startup funding is digital. Thanks for watching the Founders Intel channel, brought to you by foundersintel.com. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more venture capital news, insights, and help.